Right, g'day guys, Clint here for dropshipdownunder.com.au. Today I'm going to be talking about why, for me at least, and I'm sure for many of you, location independence is by far the most important part of starting an online business and dropshipping in general. So with that, let's rip into the video. Alright guys, as always, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, and if you are looking to start dropshipping, check out our free training in the description below. 2 hours of awesome content there, well worth a look. Alright guys, so it's dramatic backdrop, I guess. It's 6 a.m. here in Thailand, and I'm going to tell you a bit of a story about why I'm sort of here. I don't usually do these kind of videos, even though I probably should. Grant always tells me I should do these dramatic type videos, you know, because I'm always doing this kind of thing, but I don't want to be that guy, you know, showing living the dream, you know, doing that thing. But the truth is, this is really pretty normal for me. This is I do live in Thailand, and I often have these dramatic backdrops. But let me tell you a story why I'm in this exact spot right now. The reason, and then I'll go into dropshipping and everything else like that, and why location independence, you know, and dropshipping is the key to all of that. But the reason I'm here right now is, as you know, the big virus that's happening in the world, it's kicked off a little bit here in Thailand, right? So what I've done is they're about to lock everything down again, really, very, very soon, right? I can feel it in my bones. They've already done a pre-lockdown with all sorts of restrictions and all this sort of stuff, and the actual one is coming probably in the next few days. So what I've done is I just packed up my whole family, rented a beautiful villa here right on the beach, and figured, well, if I'm going to be stuck if I'm going to be stuck in a lockdown for a few weeks or a month or however long they want to run this rubbish for, I may as well be at a 5-star resort. You know, and so it is school holidays. I did actually plan to come down here, but I brought my plans forward, and then rented the villa for an extended period of time, if I need to, because here in Thailand, if you're at a resort, you're not supposed to move anywhere once the lockdown kind of happens. So, you know, instead of being at home, you know, just on my property, when you're here in Thailand, you can roam the entire property. So this is a big sprawling resort, couple of pools, beautiful beaches you can see. So I figured, you know, if I'm going to be locked down, I may as well be here. And that's the beauty of the setup of the life, I guess. This is kind of what I'm rolling towards. But my kids are happy, missus is happy, you know, and if it happens, it happens. And we're not worried. But the funny thing about all of this is this would never have happened if, you know, 5 or 6 years ago, I didn't decide, longer now actually, decide that I wanted to work online, I wanted to be able to work remotely, and I wanted my location independence, my freedom of movement. Okay, and this dropshipping is the key to all of those things for me, and it can be for you. You know, a lot of us, you know, especially in Australia, you know, we talk about, you know, it's a free country and all this, but when you really think about it, where's your freedom? When you ask your boss, if you don't want to do something for your boss and you just want to tell him to go and stick it, you can't just suddenly go and do that. You know, you're going to get fired and then you won't have your bills to pay. So you're not free. If you ask him, this is one of the reasons Grant quit his job. He asked if he could have Christmas off and they just flat out told him no, right? And he just said, what? Really? I mean, at the end of the day, I can't have Christmas off with my daughter. Because you're telling me so. And that was one of the last straws for him. I'm sure if any of you have got kids and that has ever happened to you, I'm sure that you can relate. You know, even if you don't have kids and you know, all of a sudden you want to drop everything and travel, do a lap around Australia, you can. Especially in this time, okay, you can't travel abroad, so you may as well do a beautiful, I've done the lap of Australia. Australia is so amazing. I mean, before you travel anywhere overseas, if you're a young person, do the lap of Australia. I mean, it's about 50 countries in one. It's an amazing, amazing place, Australia in its own right. I did that when I was young and I'm so glad I did that. You know, but where's your freedom there? You know, at the end of the day, location independence, you know, when you're mobile, when you can work it from anywhere, your life, I don't know how to explain. I mean, obviously this dramatic backdrop kind of sums it up. It's 6 a.m. here. I'd usually have done my video in the villa because I don't want to do this big, spiel about, come and live in Thailand and work by the beach, because it's not really how it goes. It is when I'm doing these videos, but I'm usually working, in the villa, doing a bit of work, and then I'll come to the beach with the kids, hang out. But right now I can't, because, everyone's asleep and doing their thing. So I'm going to do my videos. I have been working by the pool, which is kind of cool. A bit cheesy. Even when I'm doing it, I feel a little bit cheesy, but it's comfortable. I've got a nice spot here. I should show. Actually, I might do a video because I'll probably get bored. So I might do a series of videos about where I am and everything. But the point is, guys, look, dropshipping is going to take a little bit of work. But the best thing about it, it's a real business, unlike so many other online type business methods or models. Everything works. But the thing is, you need to stick to one thing and see it through, right? The best thing about dropshipping is it's a real business, and you can scale it up to a really big size business. Like to be fair, if I hadn't scaled my businesses, my stores to the level they are now, even Dropship Downunder for that matter, we've grown exponentially in the last year, which is amazing. So many more new students. So it's blown my mind. But, I wouldn't be able to afford to just drop everything and rent out a villa. And if I happen to be here for a month, well, so be it, or 2 months. I mean, it really doesn't matter, because I've put myself into the position where I can be. Admittedly, a resort like this at home in Australia might be way, way more, but whatever. At the end of the day, it's the time freedom. It's the location independence, guys. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So work towards that, Everything else is just, money counts for something, obviously, because, it gives you more choices, more options. But for me, the location independence gives you way more options, to be able to be mobile, to go where you want, to do what you want. When everything opens up, when all this crap ends, hopefully at some time in the very near future, you'll be able to travel, hit Bali up, hit Europe up, you know what I mean? And you can live that laptop lifestyle. It's not a cliche. It can happen. You might not be sitting here by the beach and getting sand in your laptop, right? But, you might sit by the pool. You might sit in your own little apartment, your own little villa, do a bit of work, enjoy the surrounds. Because think about what you're doing at home usually. You do a little bit of work, if you're working at home, right? You do a bit of work, you get it done, and then you turn Netflix on, right? It's madness. It's absolutely madness. When you can do a bit of work, you can do your grind. I'm working as hard as ever here. I get up early, and it drives my missus crazy when we're in a place like this. That's why I've been working by the pool, is because I always set my alarm for 5 o'clock. I like to get up before everybody else, get a whole heap of work done. Everyone usually gets up about 7 in my house for school and all the rest of it. So I've got a big 2-hour block of work done, which I've done already again today. My mind clock is locked in. But, and I can't, once I get in a routine, I struggle to sleep in and things like that. But I don't mind. Look, no one's around. Beautiful 6 a.m. views across the bay. What a work environment. It's beautiful. So I think I'm rambling on a little bit here, guys. But look, you can make this happen. All you need to do is focus on one thing. If it's going to be dropshipping for you, make it dropshipping for you. Don't change course. Make it work. Practice, learn the new trade, build it up to a point where you can quit your job and you've got the freedom of movement, freedom of travel, location independence, all right? This will get you there. This model will get you there, whether it's with me and Grant or somebody else, or you do it by yourself. It can definitely 100% be done. So, all right, I think I'm rambling on anyway. I'm just enjoying the backdrop. I'm living the dream at the moment, guys. I really am. I don't want to talk it up too much, but it's a good day. So, all right, guys, look, if you're loving the content, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, all that good stuff. Give us the big thumbs up. I love it. Comment below, why you'd love to be location independent. I'd love to hear your stories. Comment all that below. And look, if you do want to find out how we do what we do, check out our free training in the description below. 2 hours of, again, amazing content. You'll learn a lot. And you'll get a nice little overview of exactly how we do what we do in Australia. So that's it. I'll wrap it up. Keep living the dream, guys. See you in the next video. Cheers.